Hello, my name is Dr. Bruce Graham. I'm a colon and rectal surgeon. Today you're going to see two patients that have had ulcerative colitis and have undergone the Ileonal J-Pouch procedure for cure of their disease. They're going to tell you about what life was like before the surgery and what is life like now with an Ileonal J-Pouch.
I was diagnosed this summer before I started college. It was August, right before I started my freshman year. I was coming out of high school perfectly healthy. I was in activities, I was in sports, extracurriculars, volunteer stuff, all the way through. When I was diagnosed, it was one of those things that I never could have comprehended how rough it was going to be. I came to surgery, it was 2006. I was 27 years old. I had been in remission for probably 6 months to a year. Within 1 month, just a couple of weeks, all of a sudden it came back with a vengeance, like it hadn't before. I'd had flare-ups before, but this was different. In 1 month I had lost 35 pounds. My typical weight at that time was about 165, and I had dropped down to 135, 130 on a 6-foot frame. I had the natural butterflies. I was nervous. I knew my body was, in rotten shape. So surgery itself, I had my concerns. Those concerns were pretty quickly alleviated. I was lucky enough to, have a laparoscopic J-pouch. When it was done, I had 3 months of an ileostomy while everything inside healed. The J-pouch, configuration itself. And even that part was better than being sick. I mean, I was, 132 pounds. You could see every rib, my collarbones. I was sick. But I didn't have to worry about colitis anymore. All I have to show for all of that is a couple scars. I mean, a couple scars that literally saved my life and turned my life around. I mean, I'm now 60 pounds heavier than where I was at that point, leading a successful career. I've had another child since. I'm able to play with them, go to parks, go to movies, do the things that I think a dad should do. Go out with friends, go on trips, vacations, all the things that I was unable to do with colitis.
I had the pouch procedure 22 years ago, and life with the pouch is much improved over life with ulcerative colitis. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis when I was 21 years old. I had several flares that were controlled with prednisone. Got married a few years later and moved to the Kansas City area. And that's when things kind of became a little more serious. After having been told by 2 different surgeons that I was going to have my colon removed and I was going to have an ileostomy for the rest of my life, was very excited when I met Dr. Graham and consulted with him that he had a different option for me. Since I've had the pouch procedure, I have had 2 kids. I have an 18-year-old who's graduating high school this year, a 14-year-old, and life has been great. I am no longer tied to the bathroom. We travel. I have what I consider a normal life. I would definitely recommend the pouch procedure to anyone who suffers from ulcerative colitis. I think it would be a life-altering experience for them. It was for me.
You have just seen 2 people that have undergone the Ileoanal J-Pouch procedure for cure of ulcerative colitis. You can see that their lives are normal and are active, and they're cured of their disease without taking any medications. The Ileoanal J-Pouch procedure has been successfully performed since the late 1980s. It is now the standard of care for the cure of severe ulcerative colitis. The procedure has changed thousands of people's lives with ulcerative colitis for the better worldwide.